here? Madeline versus Blasted Jerry. Blasted Jerry. All right. Okay, and we're ready to go here. Looks like the race has started here, and we're entering the prologue. Slight delay here. All right, so welcome to Celeste, everybody. Yeah, basically Celeste is a platformer where we jump, climb, and run. And yeah, every good platform needs some gimmick here, and this gimmick for this game is a dash. So we have like, yeah, both the runner entering or finishing here the prologue stage, which, like I said, introduces us to the main mechanic of this game, the dash. And yeah, we're gonna use that dash. We use that dash really good with hyper dashes and wave dashes and reverse hyper dash and everything. You're gonna see many dashes here. All right, entering Forsaken City. So less than perfect collecting here the swagberry. Going for some interesting strats, and another swagberry collected. Another one. Yeah. And less than perfect is collecting strawberries here to make it a little bit more, I don't know, exciting here. So he's collecting the strawberries on the main path here. Still a little bit pulling ahead here, even with getting these strawberries. Let's see if this is gonna change here. Another strawberry. Ooh, taking it after. Which evens up the score here. Both runs on the same screen here. Oop. And then now both runners struggling here a little bit. And really interesting strat here for less than perfect with collecting the main strawberries. Let's call them the main strawberries. But coming up on the last room here in a second, where we see some neutral climbing. Do we see some neutral climbing? Yeah, we're gonna see some small neutral climbing here. And Gamzee catching up here. Both runners on the same screen now, struggling a little bit here with the neutral climb. And Gamzee is ahead now. Alright. Well, both of them are pretty tight here for the race. Looks like a 2-second difference. And the Gamzee entering Old Side, which is the second level here, introducing the Dream Blocks. And missing the small skip there where you actually can spawn in that Dream Block. And Gamzee pulling ahead here. Right, looks like Gamzee doesn't have audio here for us, so we're just gonna stick with the audio of Less Than Perfect. And still sticking with the strat to collect the strawberries. Alright. As I'm talking, Gamzee's entering Badline fight. So Badline chases us here in this section. And she's basically 3 seconds behind us. And wants to give us a hug, and we can't do anything about that. We can't defend ourselves against Badline. Poor us. It looks like, yeah. Is this the 69 Strawberries tournament? Well, we're gonna see how what this is. So we're playing any percent. We don't need to collect these strawberries, but less than perfect. Obviously, trying to make it a little bit closer here, because there is obviously a skill difference between both these runners here. Ooh, and with an interesting strat here, dying in one more time here. Both runners in the same room. Less than perfect pulling ahead a little bit, and as I say that, getting another death there in this room. Now getting through. So it looks like there's a 10-second gap between both these runners. Oh, and missing that key lock there. Let's see how he's gonna fix that. Oh. Interesting. Oh, and taking a death there. And Gamzee now pulling ahead here. In the last section before this next small portion of this level. He actually practiced, so I see in chat, Less Than Perfect actually practiced 69 strawberries run. Alright, and the Gamzee entering a wake section here. And as you can tell with his name, this whole stage was just a dream. So you can't die in this section unless you hit retry. But we won't do that. Alright. And both runners finishing up all side here. I think they're nearly equal here. 5:38 and 5:38. They are equal. That was a big tease. And both the runners entered Celestial Mansion at the same timestamp. So this is still pretty... Looks like Less Than Perfect is still going for the strawberry runs here. Alright, let me give you a little bit of insight here about the next about this level here, the Celestial Mansion. So the level is pretty cycle based, and when you enter a room, these dust bunnies that you can see right now on both the runners' screens are on a cycle. Let's call it a life cycle or the entry cycle. And if you die in this room, this cycle is no longer possible, or at least not if you try again or retry it. You have to leave the room completely to reset the cycles. And with that, most of these death cycles are a little slower than the fast cycles. And most of the runners try, obviously, to go out of rooms 100%, so... Oh, taking a small death there. Both runners pretty tight together here. And Less Than Perfect going for a very precise jump there. Very precise jump. Spike jump to be precise here. And not getting it. Oop, now getting the strawberry there. And the Gamzee entering a huge mess here. So this is still everyone's race. Let's see how Less Than Perfect is trying to come back here from these small deaths there. Here and there are very small deaths, so yeah. So we have to help Oshiro to clean this mess up. And there are basically three sections: the top, the bottom, and the middle section. And we speedrunners go tackle them in order from bottom, then top, and then middle, because it's the fastest. Oh, and Gamzee getting here spike jump first try. Let me explain that really quick for you. So, if you come from behind a wall and jump, your Madeline doesn't get hit by spikes in the first few frames. And you can basically do a spike wall jump then. And you don't die from this. This is gonna be so good, man. Less than perfect, evening up with Gamzee here. I guess Gamzee's a little bit ahead here by a few seconds. It's still hard to tell who's in the lead by how much. I think it's Gamzee. Okay, let's see. And exiting 9:21 on the screen here. Looks like, yeah. Probably by like 5 seconds here. Yeah, not that much. Still everyone's race here. Let's see as well, going for the strawberry. Oh my lord, that's so good. Alright, Gamzee entering the next section here, elevator shaft, which has some long rooms. So deaths are now a little bit more costly. Let's see how both of the runners tackle these long rooms. First one is coming up now here. And now that's the most interesting room. Gamzee entering here with the 3 hyper dashes, second try. Oh, and that's very difficult strawberry to get. And now in the last room here, if you die in a later section here in this room where Gamzee is, you lose roughly around 10 seconds or even more, so let's hope for no deaths for Gamzee here. Looks like no problem here. Now entering Oshiro fight. So Oshiro fight is the first boss fight, if you want to call it like this. Oshiro enters the screen and tracks your position, your vertical position down, and locks onto you. Then he's gonna shoot this lightning to indicate he's gonna dash. Lightnings don't actually hurt you, they just indicate that Oshiro's gonna dash. And then you have to dodge him, or you could also jump on his head and refresh your dash. Get a little bit of a boost there, but most of the time runners don't use it that often. Because the cycles here are pretty tight and are hard, or it is hard to jump and focus on Oshiro as well here. So the runners focus on the more important stuff, which are the levels here, and only focusing on dodging Oshiro. And Gamzee finishing up the Celestial Mansion. 12:44. So let's see, less than perfect. Where are you? In the last room here. Whew. That was a close call. I'm gonna talk about the next level really soon here. Okay, let me talk about it now because less than perfect just died. So next level is Golden Ridge. Oh, that was a good dodge. And Golden Ridge introduces us to wind, which you just saw on the screen. Can blow in any directions, and with that it can influence gravity. Then we have these clouds and the bubbles. So the clouds are trampolines in a way. The lower you jump, the higher you fly. Red clouds disappear after one jump, and the white clouds stay. And the bubbles are basically another dash for Madeline, in where you can dash in all the 8 directions in these bubbles. And if you spam dash when you enter bubble, you actually get out of it faster. Okay, spike jump here for Gamzee. Let's see. Nicely done here. Alright, let's see if Gamzee's going for the auto-scroll skip here. Looks like no. Taking it safe. Maybe he is watching the stream, maybe not. Nobody knows. Maybe he doesn't know he's in the lead here at the moment. Ooh, taking a F there. That's an opportunity for... Oh, and that's a F there. That's an opportunity for Less Than Perfect to catch up here. And it feels like Gamzee has improved from his PB here, just by the looks of it. I had the pleasure to commentate his race, or the last race as well, his last race, and there happened something. Something happened, so Gamzee pulling ahead here. And Les still looking for strawberries here. I'm missing auto scroll skip there. Or not even going for it. No, you don't go if it... Oh, he's going for it. Close call there. Both runners in a little bit longer sections here, or longer rooms. Which can cost some time here. Alright, and Gamzee entering the heavy wind section, which introduces us to another new mechanic. We're gonna see it on the next screen here. And it's snowballs. So snowballs are basically mini Oshuras from the right side here. They target your vertical momentum as well, or not momentum, your vertical position. And they're dashing towards you, so... Not much more to say here. You can also bounce off them, get a dash replenish, so... Maybe we're gonna see it on the next room here, because there are some strats here for snowball dashes. Alright. And Gamzee coming up on the last room here of the chapter. Oh, and Less Than Perfect missing a strawberry there. I don't know if he realized that. Maybe he's gonna go for... No, he's not. He's still gonna go for strawberries. And while we talk about that, Gamzee entered the next level, Mirror Temple. There are some more things introduced this level. We have these blocks here, which have two positions, a dash position and a normal position. And the red bubbles, which are basically blue bubbles, but... or not blue bubbles, green turquoise bubbles, but better. So they are... you can ride them... you can ride them until you hit a wall or dash out of them. And that's the perfect in the last snowball room. Oh, using that snowball really well here. Struggling a little bit here in this room, taking some quick deaths. Yeah, we have Less Than Perfect in chat. He does it. He just does a 69 strawberry run because he wants to have fun. That's the point of the tournament here. Of course, we have like competition, but hey, the first thing we want to have in this tournament is having is fun. So yeah, there's not much more to say. Let's see here. Long room, no problem for Gamzee. Entering the room with the big mirror. No fun allowed. 100% fun. And with his 69 strawberry run here, he actually makes the run much closer here, because yeah, the PBs of these both of these runners are pretty different. And with that, yeah, he's gonna, or Less Than Perfect is gonna bring both these runs pretty close together, I'd say. And Gamzee now in the nightmare section, where the next enemies are introduced, which are I'm not sure if there is any more tournament of Celeste in the future, but you can always check on the Speed Gaming website on the schedule there if Speed Gaming is involved into hosting a tournament here for Celeste, another tournament. So if you're interested, you can check the schedule there. Just Google it, and you're gonna find the whole schedule for the whole Speed Gaming. For all of the 6 Speed Gaming channels, or 5. Sorry, 5. I think it's 5. The English channels are 5. There you can see the Seekers are, Seekers are pretty special creatures. They can hit switches, as you can see on Gamzee's screen, and they can also like destroy these red blocks. And if you jump on them, you get a dash refill, and you also knock them like in a sleep state. And with the explosion they do when they awake again, switches can also be hit. So these are pretty special enemies here. Yes, speedgaming.org/schedule. And if you're interested in upcoming Celeste races, if you want to know about these ones, there is as well a schedule, which is speedgaming.org/Celeste. So on this page you can see all... Thank you, exclamation mark. Oh, and I just missed Gamzee's key skip, or search skip, which is the biggest skip in the game here. So, in this section we have to search for 2 keys to open up 2 locks to get a red bubble. But which we can skip that with a reverse hyperdash. I'm gonna tell you when Less Than Perfect is getting there. which is right now nearly. Let's see. And search skip coming up for less than perfect. Not sure. You could ask a moderator to post this link if you really need the link, but yeah, as I said, you will, if you're interested, you can Google it. You'll find it without big troubles here. All right, and Gamzee entering Theo section, which is one of the more special sections where we have to carry Theo through these rooms here. And Theo, we can't dash with him in hand, but we can dash into him while. So we get while no while. We can dash into him and grab him again to get some more speed and preserve the dash speed. And as well, Theo can hit the locks here. Oh, and Less Than Perfect actually catching up here. I didn't actually realize until right now. Let's see. Now in the lead. They are even again. They have a little small difference here on the in-game timer, as you can see, with Andy, wow, Gamzee being ahead by 30 seconds in time, or behind 30 seconds in the in-game timer. So Less Than Perfect is ahead here, but he's trying not to fall too far behind. Oh, and that's a misclick there for Gamzee. And Less Than Perfect is in the last room here, where you have to hit the big eyeball. Oh, and what was that from Less Than Perfect? Alright, Less Than Perfect now entering the next stage, which is called Reflection, introducing these feathers. So, if you're playing Celeste with a controller, you have an advantage here, because until now the whole game was like in 8 directions, but these feathers are special. They are 360 degree, so you can use analog stick for this section and save time. And as well, we just saw the crush blocks, also known by everyone by the lovely name of Kevin blocks, because the guy who made the noise is called Kevin. You probably checked them out, the strawberries. So that's possible. That's possible. Alright, some neutral jumps here for Less Than Perfect. So that's going for this small skip here, where you actually save a little bit of time. And as far as I know, there are no strawberries in this section here. If I remember correctly, I think there are no strawberries in Reflection. So Less Than Perfect is definitely in go mode for this level here. Going for all the fast threats. Trying to get a lead here against Gamzee here. Because he has to collect some more strawberries here in the summit. So yeah. And here taking the lower path looks like. Yeah, lower path is faster for these paths here. These paths here. And there are these bumpers here as well. So if you jump at the bumpers, you get a little boost there, as you can see. And if you turn on the same frame as you hit these bumpers, you get double this boost. So you can skip some of these bumpers by just turning, basically. Let's see who that was. That was close for Less Than Perfect. And he is now entering the depths, where we are looking, or we are searching for Madeline. And we want to take revenge on her, basically. Going for the triple shortcut here without any big trouble. Looks like Less Than Perfect is going for the hyper dash, or the ultra, sorry, the ultra dash. Ooh, saving it there. Very nice. After not getting the strat. Still very fast strat there. And now we're entering a Badline fight. So, yeah, now we actually can do something against Badline. As you can see, we can hit her by dashing into her. And, yeah. Unlike other normal boss fights, we don't have a set, or we don't have a life bar. We just have a set amount of hits she can take for every room, and then she breaks free. Whew. So Badline's attacks are basically the laser, which you see on the Less Than Perfect screen right now, and the fireballs, which you also see on the screen here. And the laser is basically, she locks onto you, fires the laser, and that's it. And fireballs as well, fires at your position, and that's the whole magic here for Badline. No death room here, yeah. Maybe one of the runners will show the death room after the race. We'll see. Alright, entering the second phase here of the fight. While Gamzee is entering the first fight. Or the first phase. So in this second phase, Badline gets like telekinetic powers, and she can now use rocks to crush us. Or she can move these rocks here. She tried to crush us before, but now it's like even more. And the last room here for Less Than Perfect. And that was an interesting reverse hyper dash. What is he doing? Is he stalling, or what is he doing right now? I don't understand. Oh. Giving Gamzee more time to catch up. Alright, and welcome to Celeste the RPG. So we just level up. And we got the double dash here. Not to confuse with Mario Kart double dash though. So we still can only take one hit, but we have a double dash now. And yeah, we're entering the last level here on Less Than Perfect screen, which is the summit. And in the summit, so plot-wise, we fell down the whole, or we got thrown down the whole mountain by Badline here in Reflection, and now we have to make our way up again. But now we have 2 dashes, and we're gonna revisit every chapter in Celeste, but with 2 dashes now. So we are on for an interesting climb here. Let's see. And Less Than Perfect still needs some strawberries for his 69 strawberry run. Let's see here. So let me check, maybe there is a PB for, or let me check the PB for Less Than Perfect's 69 strawberry runs. Alright, I'm not sure if there is like a leaderboard for that, but I didn't find it, so yeah. So that's now would be the time for Less Than Perfect PBs in a normal run. But obviously this is no normal run. And he's about to enter the 1,000 meter here, which is the old site section, where we see the dream blocks again. Who would have thought that? And Gamzee coming up on the last room here for the Badline fight. Brilliant handling here for Less Than Perfect. Getting through these sections. Getting another strawberry here. Didn't quite see the counter here for him, so can't tell how many strawberries he has. Alright, looks like 2 days ago he said that he has a sub 40 in 69 strawberries. Taking the strawberry with him there. And getting that. 58 strawberries at the moment. Alright, Gamzee now entering Summit as well. Behind by like 3.5 minutes here. A little bit more than 3.5 minutes. Taking it F there, because realized that he has to go down here for one of the strawberries. And he's arguably in one of the hardest sections of the summit here, on 1,500 meters, which is again Celestial Mansion. And again, it's very cycle based. Alright. Coming up on the next room here. Let's see if he's going for the Ultra Strat in the next room. Yes, going for the Ultra Strat. He is going for Ultra Strats. Not quite the 100% strat here for him, but still very impressive. And the dog room, no problem here for Less Than Perfect. In the last room now for the third section here. Meanwhile, Gamzee in Forsaken City section. Oof, and that was really close. Alright, entering Golden Ridge here. That's one of the strawberries we normally collect as well. Here. Oh, and a downward dash. That wasn't planned. Oh, and that was very smooth here. Having a little trouble here in the last jump there. And Gamzee entering 1000 meter. Nice auto scroll skip for Less Than Perfect. Not going for that strawberry there. And entering. I'm not sure if they were deliberate. So there are some deaths which you have to take for doing certain stuff, but not all of them. It didn't look like all of them. When near retry there for Less Than Perfect. Alright, entering 2.5k here. 2.5k, which has some more strawberries to collect. And some harder ones here, as you can see on the screen. Ooh, and that was unlucky here. Giving Gamzee more time to catch up here. Gamzee now, ooh, that was again very close on Gamzee's side here. Gamzee about to enter is entering the section with the Dust Bunnies, the Celestial Resort section. Alright, two neutral jumps coming up here, and first try, no problem for Less Than Perfect. So what you have to do normally here is you have to go down, get a red bubble to fly up there, but we just skipped that, and yeah. Not much more to say here. Making there, let's see if Less Than Perfect is going for door skip next. Going for door skip. We don't count it all. Oh, and now he's not going for door skip. Oh, that's sad. Alright, no door skip for Less Than Perfect. Oh, and another death here. Which gives Gamzee more time to catch up. But Gamzee dying as well, while I am saying this. Taking as well a death here for him. And another one. And now Less Than Perfect entering the last 30 checkpoints here. Feel free to count down and check in chat here when our runner is coming up at checkpoints, and will be skipping some of these. Let's see. And 68 strawberries at the moment for less than perfect. Yeah, he's going for swag berries. 69 swag berries. Let's see what will be the last strawberry he's gonna get. And while we're talking about less than perfect, Gamzee is at the end of the Celestial Mansion section here. And he will soon enter the Golden Ridge section. What will the last swagberry be? Looks like this one here. And that's 69 strawberries. Some headbangs here for less than perfect. Getting some deaths here. Stalling the time here to give Gamzee a little bit of chance to catch up again. Beautiful. Let's hope for no more strawberries now on the less than perfect side here. Alright, let's see if Gamzee is going for auto scroll skip as well. Coming up on checkpoint 5 here for less than perfect, which, yeah, is one of the last checkpoints here. Skipping it because you don't actually need the checkpoint 5 because you're gonna get it anyways. Because of the room transition. What do you mean by that, Kevin? You've been spoiled by watching JP or YP and TGH. We will never know that if Madeline actually suffers from falling down these pits or into the spikes. And that's time for less than perfect. 43.57 here for a 69 run. I don't know what, like, people said, like, he has a sub 40 PB in this category, but I'm gonna talk about that with him if he's gonna come to... Oh, and we actually have a pie here. Looks like one of the first pies in this whole tournament. Alright, that's less than perfect. Done. Alright. Still a good run. Put up a fight here against... Let's see what Gamzee is doing here. Coming up here on door skip really soon as well. See if he is going for it. He's going for it or not. First, this room here. Taking a quick death there. Making it through without any big trouble in the second time. And going for door skip. Door skip 1 complete. Door skip 2. Oh, missing that. Unfortunate, but still going for it again. Determination is... Oh, and getting it. Nice. Second try. So door skip is the best skip in the game, obviously. Saving like 1 second if you get it first try. And yeah, let's see. So last room for Gamzee here on this section. No deaths there. Or yeah, it was no deaths. Entering the last section. 30 checkpoints left for Gamzee. Maybe Less Than Perfect will show us the developer room. Who knows? The moment he's showing us one of the best strawberry pies of the tournament here. And let's see how Gamzee's doing here. Oh, skipping a checkpoint there, which actually loses him some time because he dies. That's the risky part of skipping checkpoints. Another one. Still not taking this checkpoint. But this time he's going to make it. In this section where you are heavier, or where it's harder to jump here because of the wind. But he's coming up on the next section really soon, where Madeline can jump higher because the wind is in her back. So yeah. Interesting reverse hyper there. All right, the mashing strat here. And that's the next section here for Gamzee. To come back here for his PB. His PB is 52-12. Yeah, 52-12 is Gamzee's PB, so it's gonna be hard, I'd say, to PB here for him. But it's still possible. If he doesn't die on these long checkpoints here, should still be possible for him to PB. All right, and looks like now he's going to show us the developer room here. Oh, and it takes a death there. Gamzee really close to the end now. And we're in the developer room here with Less Than Perfect here, showing us this small Easter egg here. All right, 2 more minutes to go for PB here for Gamzee. And he's entering the top section. It's still possible. It's possible to PB here. But there are some long checkpoints coming up here, which we hope we don't see a death. And let's hope for no big time losses as well. Making it through there. Let's see. And that's checkpoint 2. No death, hopefully, on checkpoint 2. Then this should be done here for Gamzee really soon.
Yo.
No spoiler.
I'm not giving you a spoiler.
You're all... Ooh, ah. And coming up on flag, and that's a PB. Still looks like a PB. Alright, we already have Gamzee in our room here.
Yep. Let's see if Less Than is coming in, though.
Yeah, let's see if Less Than Perfect. Feel free to join us, Less Than Perfect, if you hear me now. Yeah.
But anyway, that was stressful.
I can imagine that. Did you watch the stream in the background, or?
No, actually, I kept myself completely closed off during the entirety of the stream.
All right.
That way, I would say, okay, let's see if I can actually PB.
Yeah, and you did, right?
Yep.
It was PB by like nearly a minute, nearly. 50
it was
seconds.
about, what is that? That's like 48 seconds.
Yeah, that's an impressive PB again.
I've been PBing after PBs. Jesus.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we want to see in this race here, or in the tournament. Obviously, we want to have fun, and we want to have some PBs here. So, did you actually see how many strawberries Less Than Perfect collected here?
I should probably see mine as well. Hold on, I'll be right there. I just waved it. Jump.
Yeah.
I got one.
You got one. Okay, so he has got 68 more than you.
How many did he get more than me?
68. If you get one, he
Oh,
got
so
69.
he was going for the 69 strawberry.
Yeah, he was going
run.
for the 69 strawberry run there. He gave you a chance to...
He did. Commendable.
True that. And there's the GG from Less Than Perfect in the chat.
But yeah, it was only, what was it, like 5 minutes?
6 minutes. 6 minutes difference
6
here.
minutes behind him.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. And yeah, you took 20 deaths more than him. If you cut these down, I'd say it would be even closer. So
yeah, my reflection got really bad. So
yeah,
I should probably work on that.
Yeah, a little bit maybe. But still, very good run here from you, I have to say.
Yeah, thanks for having me, honestly.
No problem. It's always a pleasure to have a little interview after the race here to get a little insight on how the runners see the race here, or their runs.
So far, okay, I'll give you the lowdown on most of the run. The first 4 chapters, amazing. I probably PB'd in all of them.
Yeah. Okay, that's...
And then once I hit Reflection and Mirror Temple, it kind of got icky because of the deaths.
Yeah, that's... these are the hard levels, let's say. Mirror Temple, Reflection, and Summit. You can lose so much time there. You could save 2 minutes in the first 4 chapters, and there are rooms which lose like 30 seconds if you die in the later chapters, so that's the problem with these longs.
Let me check my splits according to the game. Let's see, we've got a 1 minute Forsaken City, a 1 minute 46. I could have done better, but whatever.
Yeah.
But after that, I kind of flourished.
Yeah, both. Yeah. You actually were ahead in the first. You actually were ahead in chapter 1 and chapter 2 as well a little bit.
Really? Surprising.
Yeah. Less Than Perfect was a little bit struggling there in the last room of chapter 1 with the neutral jumping.
Yeah, probably with the strawberries especially.
Yes, yeah, that's...
Yeah, when you get the strawberries, it's a lot more annoying.
Yeah.
This is why I completely go for any percent, and there's only like 2 strawberries I probably get over the course of the game.
Yeah, the 2 swag berries.
One in Celestial Resort, like it's like the 4th room. It's like not too hard to get.
Yeah.
You do a hyper dash, and then you just kind of go into the door with the room with the key and door.
Yeah, true. Actually, Less Than Perfect mentioning in the chat, you actually were ahead until Theo section in Mirror Temple.
Really?
Yeah. It was really close then, and then
It went well.
he overtook you, and you struggled a little bit then, like you said in Reflection. And unfortunate for Less Than Perfect, there are no strawberries in Reflection, so he had like the go mode, so...
Yeah, he went complete iron focus.
Yeah. But I'd still say very solid run.
Yeah, especially. I'm
So
probably gonna
what-
post that.
You can do that. So, one last quick question. What are you aiming for in Celeste here with a PB?
For right now, I'm just gonna try and go for sub 50
Okay, yeah.
because I'm close enough that I can strive for it, especially with my first couple of chapters being so well.
Yes, that's true.
So, if I can just get through Mirror Temple and Reflection with minimal amount of deaths, then I'll be perfectly fine for going through sub 50.
I'd
not
say
even
then
at sub
even
45.
possible. Yeah, that's even possible sub 45. If you have actually like... You had Reflection 25 deaths and Mirror Temple... Yeah, Mirror Temple, some costly deaths there. And if you cut on Summit as well, then there is definitely 45, sub 45 possible.
Yeah, there was a bunch of goofs in the Summit deaths, especially.
Yeah. But yeah, PB's PB, so congrats on that PB.
Alright, thanks for having me. And
problem.
we should probably have
Make room for the next few races.
other
then.
people get into the actual speed gaming because there's probably other tournaments waiting on us to finish.
Let me check really quick. It's actually okay at the moment, so I'm gonna announce them really soon, or really quick then after. But yeah, like I said, very well played here from your side as well. So
I've got another race coming up with DS Gamer. This is probably going to be my last race because it's the end of the bracket and we just have nothing else after that.
all right, yeah. Stay tuned for that, everyone. If you
All
want
right.
to see more PB.
You'll probably see more PBs from me. I've been PBing 3 for 4.
That's impressive.
That is impressive.
Better
But
than
Duke
me,
Firebird's
obviously.
been PBing almost all of his, so yeah.
All right, guys. Feel free to follow the runners here. Should be like this.
Follow
Both
Speed
runners.
Gaming as well.
Yeah, follow Speed Gaming if you're interested in more races. And if you enjoyed my commentary, you can also follow me. And yeah, I'd say that's it from my side. Gonna announce what's coming up on this channel here, and as well on the others.
I'll sign off then. See you guys later.
Bye bye. All right. Coming up on this channel here, we're gonna have some Mega Man X. On let's see 4 p.m. Mega Man X on this channel. If you're interested in more Celeste is coming up on 7:30 on Speed Gaming 5. So check this out if you want to see some more stuff. And yeah, there's so much things on the schedule. So if you're interested in what's right now as well, you can check that out on speedgaming.org/schedule, where you can see everything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my commentary. And with that, I'm signing out. So thanks for watching, and maybe see you later. Bye.